Hello.
You.
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm good. How about you guys?
Doing okay?
Cool. Looks like we're still waiting on Pandora. While we're waiting, we could go over what happened last time, and then
Yeah.
yeah. So let's see. So at the beginning of last time, the party was flying on the Primeval from Lunatress to Hag's End in the Night Garden. Along the way, let's see. Along the way, the Primeval was hit by a spear. The Primeval also came under the influence of Malaktar. It became frenzied and wild, but Pandora was able to cleanse that from the Primeval. Also, along the way where they were flying, they observed. So the party has seen angels turn into light and then go to like a different world when they're traveling. They observe something like that as well, but of a light and darkness variety. They reached Hag's End. That was Morgan who was with them, and then the rest of the witches, along with the party, discussed a few things. The witches went on the Primeval to fly back to Lunatress. Morgan, Val, and Pandora took the long way, climbing down from Hag's End, walking through the Night Garden. Along the way, they observed the gardens had been like torn and ripped, and like all of their carefully curated herbs and flowers and things like that had been trampled and destroyed. In particular, there was a area where they were growing in particular there was an area where they were growing blood lotus, a flower which Morgan told the party enhances one's physical abilities. That seems to be where the majority of Malaktar's interest was targeted. That area was the most ravaged and destroyed. As the party was walking through the night garden, they they drew near to Malaktar. Malaktar was coming in their direction, so they chose to avoid him for that moment, go back to Lunatress. Upon everyone gathering at Lunatress, both the party and the witches gathered their magics to attempt to locate the witch mother. They discovered during that ritual that the witch mother had been killed. Shortly after that, Malaktar approached Lunatress. Malaktar exchanged words with Val and Pandora. Malaktar was joined by a horde of his beasts, and then they attacked. During the battle, we had for Sine to contact Lithia.
Mm-hmm.
So then, probably like 3 or 4 rounds into the battle, Lithia shows up. She goes directly for Malaktar. Ultimately, the party, the witches, and Lithia are victorious over Malaktar. Pandora smites Malaktar. She's also empowered with Solaire's presence in that moment. Malaktar is defeated, and Lithia consumes his heart.
As one does, yeah.
What else? Oh, afterwards, there was some discussion with Lithia and the witches and the party about the nature of the witch mother and what power would replace her. Lithia expressed to the party that she would not be able to take the mantle as she once did, as she is now in service of Nereus. Likely, Nereus has interest in having influence in the Night Garden in her place.
Well, Nereus wants to be the Night Mother.
That's not how
That's what
he
you
would
mean?
describe it, but
Well,
effectively,
the
yeah,
Night Father.
yeah.
Hmm.
So after that, Lithia leaves. The party returns to the living world. The party travels. So the party returns to the living world. They're in Wildwood at that time. They leave Wildwood, traveling towards Alastere. Along the way, they observe that there is a Straussian airship over the temple. So they go in that direction instead, sort of a. It's like on the way, so they go over there instead. They reach the temple and they see that there's there's lots of troops. They're wielding they're wielding a strange, like, rifle sort of weapon, along with officers and like some sort of mechs or artillery machinery. The party goes to speak to them. They encounter Inquisitor Zarkon. There's some discussion between the party and Zarkon concerning the nature of this location, the temple, its purpose, and who should have access to it. The party, yeah, between the party and Zarkon, they discussed some of the, like, function of the temple, but it seems that Zarkon is not quite satisfied with what the party has told him. Zarkon is thinking that the party is hiding something, so he calls for his soldiers to restrain the party, and the intention was to take them on the airship back to Alastere and question them. But in that moment, So would Val like to explain what's happening at that point?
No worries. Yeah, we just got the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we both dimension doored out, and we were like, "Fuck, why are we?" We were like, uh, we were like answering his questions, being all nice, and then all of a sudden, fucking arrested. What the fuck? Some bullshit. So we got out of there.
Well,
Remember the Inquisitor was trying to, he's like arrest them or like, and then we like left at the temple.
I remember saying him saying arrest them. Is that what
Yeah, he
happened?
did.
Hmm.
Didn't he say that?
His exact words were restrain them.
Oh, restraint. There's restrained, arrested, same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
So I want to ask Val, could you message me privately? Would Val have a direction in mind, or would he just go off randomly?
Uh, yeah, it would be randomly. I mean, it would be in a specific direction.
Okay. what what direction would that be? Like north, south, east?
Let's see. Nope, I don't want to go there.
On the scale of this map,
I don't know.
500 feet would just be like one square.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But oh, okay. I guess we are going. We're going west.
Okay. Could Val and Sine both roll a charisma ability check?
oh boy. Does Sine know that you're going west?
I tried to. It wasn't clearly stated, but I tried to
Ooh.
make it known. Charisma?
Mm-hmm.
Just raw charisma? Oh, saving check, right? You said
Ability check?
saving throw? Ability check, gotcha. Sorry. Like,
So distraught, yeah.
Okay. So I was looking for you guys to be within 10 points of each other so that you might be on the same page
shit.
about where you're going. So what would Sine be doing following Val and Pandora or the dimension dooring away?
Oh yeah, I took Pandora and you took Irving.
I mean, we would also. Well, I'm not exactly sure what the situation looked like, but how would Val have tried to communicate where he was going?
I will. I think I just said I looked at you and I was like I did like the head nod,
Hmm.
like let's get out of here. And I think I tried to suggest that I did it in the direction, but I don't know if you like. You could have just easily taken it. Let's just get out of here. You know what I mean?
I'm showing
Yeah. So
I'm showing the temple right there. That's what the situation.
the how did you people get us here? What?
And we were like, me and Pandora were both right here, like right next to Irving.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say that I would cast it north, so that I'm basically just turning and pushing Irving through and then following him. And we'd be going like this way.
Okay. Cool.
Presumably, the dimension door would generally be stepping in the direction that the other side of the portal is. But
Okay. So Val and Pandora have dimension doored. Sine and Irving have dimension doored. Could Sine and Val both save intelligence?
oh boy, that's
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
not the best one for me. But ooh,
I'm with Pandora, right? So
Yeah.
I'm hoping I get the +2.
Yeah.
does this count when we still have Pandora nearby, or
Yeah, when does this happen? Is it like
It's
when
after.
we're already gone, or okay,
It's
after?
after. Yeah. So Val has is near Pandora.
Hmm.
and I do not get the bonus.
Val and Sine both fail. They are sensing a sharp, like piercing sensation in their mind, and they find themselves to be silenced. Let's roll
Oh
initiative.
shit!
Well,
You
that
go
was
to
close.
silence the bard?
I
No.
mean, what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know what that one was.
Wait, so in terms of spell slots, have I only used Dimension Door for this period?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh shit.
What is Pandora's initiative?
Can someone roll for me? I'm having trouble getting my thing connected here.
I'm guessing Pandora has maybe a +1 or 2.
I can check. Give me a second. Here it is. She has. I'll just roll for her. Or I'll just click the button. Or maybe I can't. She has a +1.
Okay. So shortly after, Val is dimension dooring to the west. Sine is dimension dooring to the east,
To the north.
or to the north. Yeah. In the distance, back at the temple, they might be able to hear like shouting, like orders being given. They can't tell in particular what's being said.
Wait, I thought you said we got after.
What's up?
So what was the point of the like us being silenced? I don't. I thought we didn't get it off then.
That's after the dimension doors. The party's feeling that sensation.
Oh. Okay.
So what would they be doing at that point?
Thank you. I'm actually on a conference call right now, but I will come in and buy a couple things in a few minutes. Thanks.
I think we're just well, since I went west, I went this way. So, uh, I think if we can still hear them, right? I'm pretty sure they're gonna be on our tail. So I think the best thing would be to keep heading in any direction that is not the temple. Because knowing them, they're just gonna get in that fucking airship and try and chase us.
Hmm.
So, yeah, they don't really have a direction to go in, but just going in, not there. Right, Pandora?
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna relate to these guys. I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
But this is not a sustainable way of. We can't just keep running from them. Oh, what are we gonna do?
What would be Sine's thoughts and actions in that moment?
Well, just in terms of dealing with the current situation, she would immediately have Irving go stealthy, and she herself will do that.
Okay.
And from there, there's no way that she got a sense of where Val went, right?
Not in that moment, but perhaps some skill would be able to attempt to figure it out where he is now, or a spell, or whatever you would like to try.
Well, being silenced, that's literally every spell I have that is removed. Looking through my list, not a single one of them is not verbal because Bard. So I have no magic. Uh, in that case, I want to say that she would basically attempt to find a good hiding place with Irving and just sort of wait out the silence.
Okay. Could Sine please roll stealth? Okay.
Did I stealth?
Yeah. Yep. Definitely.
Yeah. So we'll find like a little hollow or something and then just curl up inside and wait for the Imperials to pass.
Okay. What? So For Val and Pandora, what skills or abilities would they be using to get away or hide or anything like that?
Huh.
Oh fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I can't. Oh no. I think we're just gonna. Oh, I will. Fuck. I don't know. I think we're just running.
Yeah, I think it's just straight up evasion.
Mhm.
Okay.
Where we go? Well, let's. I don't know. I guess places with the most cover. So in this direction, technically, either Lorson's or Valley is where, in my mind, where we have to go.
Okay. I think at this point, Valley and Pandora would recognize that there are Austrasian troops following them.
Mm.
Son of a bitch.
What is Val's armor? And what is also Pandora's
Hey,
armor?
dude.
20.
18. I don't know if you're.
Okay. Behind them, a series of muzzle flashes are going off. A volley of gunfire is ringing out.
Well, I do have an item which can offer a couple things. But I think the invisibility only affects myself.
Rip.
I could do pass without trace or dimension door.
Oh, do you have a feather?
Yeah. I could do dimension door, pass without trace, invisibility, darkness, or fly. We could fly.
Oh, can I? Darkness. Oh no, it's purple.
Yeah, but they also can fly.
Yeah, they also can fly. Yeah, I don't think
Oh, that's not going to help.
we have to obscure their vision. If
Fly blindness.
anything, if you do use it, I think the best thing to help both of us would be darkness.
Electrified
Although you
bolts are flying past Val and Pandora. One of them,
fucking use it.
one of them is hitting Pandora with 21. That's 18
Ouch.
lightning damage.
Okay.
And then you were saying the item?
Yeah, I'll use the feather. I'll crush the feather up and I'll cast darkness.
Okay.
And as she does that, I will grab her hand because I don't think she could see in it, but I can see, so I will lead us.
You can see in darkness.
Yep.
How so?
Devil sight.
Oh, that lets you see through even magical darkness, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's right.
So then, after casting the darkness, are they remaining within the darkness, or are they moving further?
Well, I think she would cast it on because you have to cast it on an item or a place, right? So if
Yeah.
anything,
Okay.
you cast
It's
it on like your
500.
shield or
The
something.
range is 500 feet.
Oh no, you could cast it on like something you're carrying, and then that way it's traveling with us. You know what I mean?
Might be better if we don't have it travel with us. We just like turn in a direction and escape.
Oh, how far away are they? You know what I mean? If they're within range, cast it on their fucking ship.
I like that idea. Let's do
Or
that.
where they are.
We're gonna have to hurry because they're gonna pull out a dispel magic though.
Probably, yeah. Oh, god damn it.
That's all right. We might buy ourselves enough time to escape.
Yeah.
There's a there's several squads of troopers that are following you on foot. They are perhaps within range. The ship is not in range.
I think we'll, hmm, either on ourselves then or on some area between us and them to just obscure us, and then we go a different direction. What do you think?
I say just on us, because at least they have disadvantage this whole time. Once they if you pass it in a certain place, right? After they pass it, they're still gonna be on
If we
our
cast
ass.
darkness on ourselves, can we still see?
No, you can't, but I can.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Of course it's good. Yeah.
All right, then we'll cast it on ourselves, and I will have Val lead us out.
Well, hopefully, we'll see.
Hopefully. And I guess I will. I can remove this item from my inventory at some point.
Okay. So you're casting the darkness on yourself and then continuing to move away from the temple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So after that point, a few minutes has passed without contact with the Imperials. They seem to have returned to the temple, and the party is no longer being pursued.
I guess we're not a high priority for them.
Mm-mm.
Val and Sine are no longer silenced.
Yo, what the hell was that, dude? I am totally starting a revolution against these guys.
I don't like these guys either.
Yeah, what assholes. Like, we were there. We just had to try to have a conversation. We were trying to help them out, right? We were answering their questions. Then restrain us? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that was rude. Just plain rude.
Assholes. Did you get hit?
Not hard.
Okay. That darkness was pretty clutch.
Unfortunately, that was an item, so the item is gone. But yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Well, yeah. It's fine. Something happened. I couldn't cast any spells. I couldn't speak. Oh, I couldn't speak. So I wouldn't have told you. Anyway, whatever. Uh. mm, Anyway, where are we? Are we anywhere? Or are we still like in the middle? And they just like stopped. Like how far did we make it before we realized like, hey, they stopped and
Yeah, probably like by the beginning of these trees is where Val and Pandora are.
oh, okay. Cool.
Sine and Irving are still over here. They're like by that river right there. What would they be doing from that point?
Sorry, my allergies are going nuts this morning. Uh, once we can speak again, and I will wait a few minutes beyond that just to be sure that the Imperials are not still stomping around somewhere. But I will send a message to Val to coordinate where we are.
Okay. Would Val be responding to that message?
Yeah. I'll say yeah. The where near the forest to the east, west, near Lawson's Crossing, and we don't. Yeah, we lost them, but yeah, all good.
Then I'll just send a second message that basically says, "Where do we meet?"
I don't know. Do you want to just come to the forest where we have some cover? Did you get chased? Oh well, yeah. Actually, I'm like trying to have a full-on conversation, even though I know message is like
Yeah,
a certain word, so like maybe I'm just cutting off.
and there's no response for a third message. I'm only gonna bother sending two. I'm gonna start making my way to the forest.
Cool. Okay. During that time, the party.
We're still moving stealthily.
Okay. Yeah, during that time, the party will be able to observe the airship is turning from the temple, heading back to Alastere,
Hmm.
flying like over there.
Oh,
The party is all together once again, not dead.
Oh no.
So it kind of feels
TPK.
like we're being
right.
invaded. Is that how it feels to you guys?
What?
Kind.
Kind of feels like we're being invaded.
Were we not? I thought that was the whole point.
I guess my point is, what do we want to do about it?
I mean,
I say we steal the airship and use it for ourselves.
do we have any say? Well, now it's personal, right?
Yeah,
But I don't really care for the politics of this
Oh, they've messed with us
place.
before.
yeah.
Not this bad.
It does feel an awful lot like the Fourth Reich.
That's why we steal their airship and we become sky pirates.
Sky pirates. What if we just crash their airship?
How can we
Well,
use the crashed airship?
yeah. And also, I'm sure they have more. So actually, I know they have more, right? We've seen them
The,
flying
par-
They
above.
fly airships.
the party has
Okay,
seen
so that's there.
3 so far.
Oh, three.
So we can crash 2 of them and then steal the other one.
Now, if they have
Yes.
3, if they're bound to have more. And if we steal one, then we're just, we're just moving the arena of our chase up to the sky. I'm not
Not
How?
sure
if
that's
we
really.
remove their other airships.
Hmm.
Yeah, but they'll send more if we get, if we take one and get rid of 2, they're gonna send more, and
Possibly.
then
Yeah.
we're gonna have like a fleet on our tail.
Yeah. More than likely, they're probably already sending stuff. Some
Well,
troops.
we
So
probably should try to coordinate with anyone else that's gonna bother
Yeah, we need to
putting up
organize
resistance.
resistance.
We probably should have been paying more attention to politics in our own home as opposed to running around the realms and dealing with everyone else's problems.
I know, but
The end
it's
of the world felt pretty important at the time.
oh yeah,
Yeah, now it's kind of irrelevant, but
Yeah,
yeah. And then and it's not like we can call upon the other realms help because this is like technically our internal realms thing, right? It wouldn't make
yeah,
sense to.
the angels are not going to intervene
Yeah.
in this matter,
The demons might, but
but
then it's
not in
like,
the ways we want them to.
yeah. And then it's like we're going against like what we made the council in the first place, right? So
Yeah,
anyway.
no, this is something that the mortal realm will have to deal with.
Yes.
Now, what we could do is go to Grim Court and appeal to them.
God. I don't I don't like spiders.
Well,
You told me there's a lot of spiders there.
there's a few.
what is Grimcourt?
It's her
My
home.
hometown.
Is it underground?
No, it's a city perpetually enshrouded in shadow.
Oh,
It is where the Drow, well, where most of the Drow currently live,
okay.
among other races, of course.
Oh, really? They allow other races to live there?
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
well, that's okay.
it's
That's some more.
it's not gonna be the same kind of situation that you're used to in Alastere, but
But they're progressive. Wait.
I should probably confirm with the DM on that count before I start saying things.
Oh no. Are other races the slaves to them? Oh no.
It's like there's the drow, and then there's other stuff like vampires, ghouls, some like yeah, just like dark
Oh.
creatures.
But
Okay.
there's no like lower level quote unquote evil monster races like orcs or goblins.
Yeah, some of those as well.
Hmm.
I think
What
we need to be a little careful we don't make the situation go from bad to worse.
so in that case, would the orcs and goblins and other non-drow be average citizens or ruled by the drow?
Goodness.
Yeah, ruled by the drow.
Oh
Okay,
my goodness.
so it's more like Minzo Berensson than it is uh, Urzana.
I'll take your word for it.
The Forgotten Realms versus the Critical Role Alexandria setting.
Menzo
Uh,
Baranzan.
Yeah, that was always a hard word to say, but Minzo Berensson.
Yeah.
I wanted to start Critical Role. I never started it.
But yeah, there are other races in Grimcourt.
God damn it.
They'll make great cannon fodder for our war.
Oh, I'm sure of that. Wait, our war?
Are we gonna
Yeah,
drive these guys out? No.
I mean, for me right now, it's just personal. I don't really care about,
well, you
like,
can be a personal pain in the ass, but you're not going to accomplish that much on your own.
well, yeah.
There's also Kudadra, the other city on the other side of the mountains.
I don't even know of that place. Like, I don't know what significant connection we have to that place yet, or any connection. I don't
Well,
think I've met anybody
they're
from
part
there.
of the lands here. How about that?
Well, yeah, but like we just show up randomly. I don't know. At
We've
least with
organized an inter-realm council. Surely we can organize a local resistance.
quick question. Does Strazia? I know Strazia uh is like over Alastere in this like little area, right? But how does do are they like since Grimcord and Kudadra, even though they're like far, they're still on this like continent or land? Do they think they control them too? I doubt it, right?
Why would they stop?
I know why would they stop, but I'm just saying. Uh, trying to ask them maybe the question like, how do we, how would we convince them if we do get them, right? If we do go down this path.
Because the Strasbourg Empire will eventually attempt to expand their power and go after Kudajra and Grimcourt.
Yeah.
As of
Also, I
now,
wonder.
Straussian interests don't seem to be considering over here.
Well, yeah, because we're too much of a trouble right now.
But it's only a
Uh,
matter of time. That's where we have to to spin it, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But we should also probably look for allies in lands directly controlled by them first.
Can you send another message today?
What am I, your mail courier?
Sorry, I don't know.
Yes, I can send more messages.
Cool. Uh, can you send 3 actually?
I like how fast.
Technically, yes, I could send 3 messages.
Okay. What is your limit today?
If I were to use every ounce of my available power, I could send 4 more messages. But I'm not doing it without a good reason.
Okay. Okay, will you send 1 without a good reason?
Why?
For me?
To whom?
Maybe 2. Okay. I was thinking, I kind of I want to know the scope or summarize scope of what's happening in Alastere. Slash, I want to tell Yvonne that we got attacked by fucking Straussian assholes.
Uh-huh.
And then I was
We're
hopefully
not
gonna.
on our way to see her?
How are we gonna get in now? The fucking. We made ourselves known. Uh, I'm pretty sure they have checkpoints to get in. How are we gonna get in there?
Well, so did they
Simple.
take over Fort Kinster? Is that what we decided?
We don't know, I think. And then my logic was that because Alistair was already
Occupied.
occupying Fort Kinster, like when they came and like, hey, we're gonna like, you know, we're gonna help with air quotes, right? Get Alistair
Yeah.
under control. So they're like,
Right.
okay, why they would like we have forces in Fort Kinster, so they probably also occupy because these people here would have no legit reason to go against orders, right? From
Weren't we
higher up.
gonna go check though to see if they had made it that far?
Well, we wanted to, but
I wanted to. I don't
oh
know if
yeah,
everybody.
I I just thought it. Yeah, I didn't really want to actually.
Okay.
Thanks for your support there.
Well, I told you my logic. That's why I don't want to go because I think we're just gonna run into Straussian resistance
Well,
anyway.
I still think it's worth taking a look. I mean, we don't have to go into Fort Kinster if the Straussians are there, but it would be interesting to know exactly how far their influence has extended out of Alastere.
Well, it's definitely at least to the temple.
Well,
What would they want
they
with
had
the temple anyway?
they had a task group that they sent to the temple, but that doesn't mean they're necessarily in possession of Fort Kinster or Claire's
Yeah.
Garden or Hood Town or any of those.
Oh yeah, you were there, but you weren't there, huh, Sene? They were just researching it. They were like, oh, this place is magical, and they want to know more.
So they had no idea what they were doing there.
Nope.
And
And
then we
we,
told them.
well, yeah, we were kind of being, we gave them some information. Like this is like in this realm, this is one of the places where uh the connection between the realms is the highest, right? I think that's all we told them. The fucking the orb thing. I forgot what they're called.
Luminarch.
Yeah, the Luminarch. Apparently they tried to talk to him. He didn't say anything, and then we kind of played dumb and we were like, "Yeah, we saw this thing here too. He hasn't said anything to us, but we didn't talk to it." So because I was afraid it would have responded to us.
Well, that depends on whether or not Soler was looking out for you or not.
I thought it was from Israel.
Do you think Ezreon has the time to watch what we're doing?
No, I thought that the Luminarch was Israel's.
Yeah, but Soler works for him, though.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
Who knows who
Yeah.
controls it at this point?
yeah. I don't know. It's part of yeah. Anyway, and then I guess he got suspicious because of reasons of his own. I don't know. Then he wanted to
Because
restrain
you,
us, and then we got the hell out
because
of
you're a
Dodge.
bad liar.
I am not a bad liar. I am an excellent liar. Look, I am king.
Of?
King of
Boom,
what?
king of the world.
Wow.
That role and that delivery don't really add up together.
Maybe that is. I just rolled just to roll. Anyway.
You and Leonardo DiCaprio.
uh. Well, shit. What do we? Okay. All jokes aside, right? What do we do? And you don't have to send the message. I mean, I just wish we knew how the situation was in Alastere right now. Hey, what do you?
Again, I'm gonna put this on the table. If we
No.
go to Fort Ginster, we could ask somebody about the situation in Alastere.
I mean, we could, assuming Yvonne is there, we could ask her without going anywhere.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Or at least her dad. If
Who's her
anything,
dad?
he's one of Alistair's guards. But if I remember, he was stationed at Fort Kinster a while ago.
It's a little hard for me to send messages to people I don't know.
Well, yeah, I'm not. No, the message I was thinking of was intended just for Yvonne, and then
Yes.
right now we might go to Fort Kinster, and then I said hopefully her dad is there, or her. Well, you said her, or someone said her is there physically, and then I said well also maybe hopefully her dad is there too because he was
Well,
stationed there before.
I said she's hopefully in Alastere,
Oh,
so that she can tell us what Alastere is going through.
dude, it's too early. I'm sorry.
If we can get to Alastere, that would be great. But I think in all likelihood, we're gonna encounter some resistance before we get there. So I was thinking we'd try something close. We work our way towards Alastere.
You
Oh,
know, we could always go disguised.
Well, what did you have in mind?
yeah. What do you have in mind?
Oh, there's so many different things we could try.
Okay, lay it on
I'm
us.
interested in this. This sounds promising.
Yeah.
Well, for one, we could have Val play the role of,
Swear to God,
I
if
don't know,
you
what would suit you best, Val? What
King
could
of the
make you?
world.
king of the world,
Yeah, I don't know if we can dress a pig up like that. So,
a pig.
a pig in pearls is still a pig, as they say.
Yes, but he has pearls.
Well,
What if we disguised Val as a drow and we told them we were coming from Grimcourt
hmm,
How do we how do we get around
and we just
you though?
we don't know what the
you could
relationship
disguise
is
me as the
between.
tour guide.
Tour guide.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to change up your look a bit, Pandora.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I was thinking, we could make Val kind of look like he's some dignitary from Grimcourt and he wants to meet with some high representatives from Strazia.
Ooh,
Talk about, like this is promising. Like we could be emissaries of a sort.
but he doesn't have the right clothing for that. Where can we
Yeah.
go shopping?
Well, there's Wolf Chapel and Hillsford and a couple other towns on the way between us and not to mention Fort Kinster.
And maybe some
Let's,
unknown Straussian forces in between all these
Yeah,
places.
maybe
if we're looking for Grimcourt Noble Affair, I'm not sure we're going to find it in Hillsford.
Mm.
Now,
What
But
do
maybe
they
if we
know?
found the right tailor, we could get something bespoke.
They don't have
That
any
might.
idea what officials from Grimcourt would dress like.
I was gonna say
Oh,
that they,
Well, lucky for you, someone here does.
yeah, but the fact that they don't know is like we can say, hope we can hopefully dress up not exactly to them, but how would they know the difference, right? Other than we're just lying.
That would be the whole point of going to a tailor in one of the towns and getting something done custom. I can tell them what it should look like, and hopefully they can get it close enough that it'll pass inspection by the Straussians.
Yes, but also I think Pandora was saying like they wouldn't know in the first place. So what is the inspections comparing to, right?
How do you know they wouldn't know? What makes you think
Well,
they
we're
haven't reached
assuming right
out to
now.
Grimcourt in some way or another?
Actually, we don't
well,
know.
you know what they should look like. Maybe we could just get some made.
That's
That's
what
what I'm
she.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
And
right.
then
Well,
we'll go as close as we can with what we have to work with here.
So
And
so
unless
we're gonna go through with this then?
do you have a better idea?
No, I'm just nervous.
what's the worst that could happen?
Excuse me.
Val, it'll be simple. You'll be all you have to do is stay quiet and look pretty, and you'll fit just fine on my arm.
I'd rather fight that.
In Grimcourt, not much is expected of men.
Thank God. I'd rather fight that dragon again, though.
You mean the one that almost sucked you into a vortex of nothingness?
We started that vortex of nothingness.
Yep.
I
Because we
don't
would
believe
have
that
been
regulation.
absolutely murdered otherwise.
Mhm.
You
So,
guys say that you saw a dragon. I I saw nothing of the sort.
you didn't go with us, what can I say?
Yeah. Well, unless we all saw it, it doesn't count. Sorry.
Pixar didn't happen.
Well, I can show it to you, and I'll make a little minor illusion of the Chaos Dragon in as much detail as I can cram into this spell.
How big can you make that?
5 by 5.
That's like in your palm.
5 feet by 5 feet is not in your
Oh,
palm.
5 feet. Oh, that was like inches.
No, no, it's a little bigger than that.
Well, I guess we have a.
But then what's it do with Pandora?
Yeah.
Just dress me up like a goblin or something and don't
You
even address me. Just
don't
pretend I'm some kind of servant.
really have the physique of a goblin. A Durgar. There we go.
A what?
The Durgar.
Basically, an evil dwarf from the deep dark.
They're not that evil. I mean, sure, they're a little disreputable, but
So how are dwarves treated by drow over there?
the Durgar
Slaves.
Sorry, yeah.
depends. Depends on where they come from and what they offer.
All right, if a dignitary from Grimcourt was coming here and he had himself,
She.
his, she, sorry, and a Drogar, how would the Drogar most likely be treated?
Well, they'd likely be there as some sort of personal attendant.
What I was, that's what I was understanding.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
fine with that too.
Well, if you're fine with that, then we'll go with that then.
It's like you better be fine with that because we're just kidding.
I never was really one to lord it over others like that. Though growing up the way I did, I certainly had opportunity to and motive. My family found it kind of strange that I didn't.
Hmm. Well, everybody grows up their own way.
I suppose so. But after all, it is only an act, and if there's one thing I'm good at, it is putting on a show.
I am decent. I won't say I'm great.
Like I said, just smile, look pretty, and do what I tell you to do.
I mean, I still have to perform to smile.
Is it really that hard for you to smile?
Uh, what the fuck? Sorry, ignore those. What? Anyway, yeah, fine. Let's do this.
So
Let's get this. What? Wait.
we can use this as cover all we want, by the way, but when we get into Alastere and the
I,
guards
w-
are like, hey, you're dignitaries, they're
I was
probably
gonna.
going to want to take us somewhere.
I was gonna ask like, oh, once we get in, what do we do? Like, do we just? That's exactly what I was about to ask.
I would say rather than being dignitaries, we're simply just vacationing nobles. And you'll be my fling for the decade.
Okay.
So essentially, I'm the vacationing noble, and you're just sort of both of you would just sort of be tag-alongs.
Okay. Are you
You could
are you
pretend you're
gonna?
some kind of like rich trader. Just be like, hey, since you guys are here in Alastere, we thought you might be interested in trading for Mithril or something.
Well, the problem with that is we're not rich. We have no money, despite
We
all
don't
the
have to
things
be.
we've done.
We don't have to be. All we have to do is get them to bring one of their ships to Grimcourt and take us along with them, and on the way we can hijack the ship.
I'm pretty sure if they land the ship in Grimcourt, someone there will hijack it for us, but
All right, well, the ship's never going to go to Grimcourt. That's the thing.
Yeah.
right. Because if we wait too long, then someone else will just take it from us.
Yep. It may happen anyway, but
Okay. So we are just trying to get into Alistair. We're gonna go in disguise. Are you gonna disguise yourself up well enough that if they have wanted posters of us by the time we get there, um, you'll pass?
I am the disguise, Val.
God, we are screwed.
What you see before you is merely a humble bard. But by
Humble?
embodying my noble heritage, they'll never recognize me.
Hey.
Come now, you don't honestly think this is how most drow nobles act or dress or live?
I can't say I
Again,
know.
well, yeah, I
Drow.
don't know. Yeah, but if they have a picture ID of you, how do you get past that?
How would they have a picture ID of me?
I don't know. What if the dude remembers your faces? What if they have like a photographic memory person that can cast minor illusion and replicate our people person, and
All they
someone
really need
draws
is
you?
a typical lie.
Like I said, Val, you won't even recognize me by the time I'm done.
Fine, fine, fine. So where do we go to get all this stuff done anyway?
Where's the closest town that'll be big enough to actually have something worth looking into? Is it
Uh,
Hillsford?
well, so I was gonna say since I'm from like Wolf Chapel, and I think I would have probably at least traveled to Hillsford as a kid. Would I know of any place, any like a good tailor? Else we could just go to Brampton, but I want to know if I have any background like knowledge like of places that would be here.
We could always go see Father Oxcroft.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, within Hillsford, you could find like general materials. There is some measure of tailoring available. Not exactly high end.
Hmm.
Is Hillsford currently occupied by Straussian forces?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Most likely, but with any luck, the security will be less than it will be in Alastere.
Mm.
And if we go soon, that Professor Zarok won't probably wouldn't have
Who?
sorry, the Professor Zirkanoff or whatever the hell his name was probably wouldn't have gotten back to issue you know a wanted poster for us. So
The Inquisitor?
yeah, but he but he's trying to be like a professor because he's trying to do research. Anyway,
That's what he called himself.
yeah,
A High Inquisitor or something like that.
yeah. Well, I don't care what he calls himself, and I'm gonna purposely mess up his name when I see him.
He was kind of a dick.
He was well, yeah.
Kind of nothing.
I, I'm telling you, we were giving him information that he was asking, and it was like, what the fuck? Restrain them. Fucking
Yeah.
asshole.
See, you told him the truth. That's your issue.
Yeah, well, I mean, what? And he still thought we were lying. Did he?
That's why you. That's why you lie and make him believe that you're telling the truth.
I think we still had hopes that we were going to actually be able to make friends with these guys, but it has turned out not to be the case.
Yeah, I think it was like, or at least not friends, but like on decent, good terms, right?
Not hostile, at least.
Exactly.
Not the way it turned out.
Then
But
all of
that's
a sudden,
yeah. That's not gonna could be the case for us. It seems.
So the party is going to use disguises in order to enter Alastere. What would the steps be
yes.
taking? What steps would they be taking in pursuit of that goal?
Shit. Shanae, you take it away. You're the designer of these.
Hmm?
You take it away. I don't know what we need to do, so.
You think really the first thing we ought to be doing is going to the tailor. Do you know how long it's been since I've had a decent bath?
Really? You're worried about a bath right now?
We're trying to pass as nobles, are we not? And you're going to think that baths don't matter? Didn't you grow up a noble, Val?
No,
No?
no. You're a commoner. If anything, fuck. I forgot my own
You forgot your own
childhood.
brother?
I forgot my own childhood. Okay. No, being involved in the church is not the same as being a noble.
Hmm. In Grim Court it is. Well, in that
I don't
case,
think so, right? Anyway, yeah,
For Val, what he said is correct.
yeah.
well, the high priestesses are pretty much all noble women in Grim Court, so I guess I just kind of assumed. In that case, you still should know where there's a spa, right?
To get supplies and potentially a tailor-ish. Yeah. Also, my
It's
mom's pretty good at sewing, but I don't
huh?
know if she's professional level.
I
Don't
said
tell her
a
I said that.
spa.
Oh, a spa. I think you said spot. Sorry. Um, would I know of any spa or anything? I don't think there
Maybe
would be any spas in Wolf or Hillsford, right?
maybe an
Do no
Alastere
nobles?
for
Yeah.
the elite.
Do no nobles live here?
Oh, this is like the out. If anything, the nobles would be in Alastere. It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be in.
All the nobles live only in Alastere.
Because they're protected by a wall. Out here is just like a village and open season.
This place truly is barbaric.
Oh, you wanna see barbar barbarians? Were they barbarians?
Who?
Well, there used to be a town of
Oh, the orcs.
orcs that they were friendly though, for far as I know. But then things happened.
Yeah, we've been to that town and we've killed the people who burned the town to the ground.
Were you there?
When we killed the people, not when the town was attacked.
Oh, no, no, no. I'm not talking about Yakshore. This happened a long time ago.
No, the orcish town that you said you had a friend that you used to travel with who was part of that town, right?
Yeah.
We met the people that destroyed the town, and we
Oh,
killed them.
yes. Yes. Because it was that's what started and that's what started all this whole yeah, that's what started this whole thing. Anyway, sorry, I forgot. I can't remember when you joined or not.
You don't remember how long we've been together.
Okay, okay. Out of character, you gotta specify Sine or Rekinaki.
Well, this is Sine asking Val.
Okay. Hold on. Out of character, I thought we handled it before Sine came in. What the fuck? I'm so
I thought
confused.
I thought it was Sine that was part of that.
Oh shit.
Oh, that was actually, yeah, that was Aki at that fight. I remember he using the dragon breath on that
Ah,
guy. It was a like red, dressed in red, a captain of Alastere.
That's my bad. Then I forgot the timeline.
Okay. So
But
back
Val,
in
you
character.
have mentioned your friend
I have.
before.
I think I have mentioned it. Yes. 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 Anyway. Yes. 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 Yes.
But
Um. Back to the topic. Spa.
hmm
Probably only in Alastere. There's a couple lakes.
does no one take baths here?
We just go to the river and wash up, okay? But we do it downstream from where we collect the water, okay?
I cannot believe. Okay, now we're going to hijack the airship just so we can fly to Grimcourt to get a proper bath in the middle of what we're doing.
I think you might be a little too good at this whole high class thing.
Because I am. That's how I was born and how I was raised. I have a more adventurous spirit than most, and hence why I'm out here doing the things that we're doing.
Yes.
But that is
Travel the
how,
world.
in a sense, yes. That was not my initial goal. My initial goal was more about dodging responsibilities than it was about saving the world.
Oh, I said traveling the world. Because you're a bard. Travel the world, gather stories.
Well, yes, I did want to see these lands. I've gotten to know them perhaps better than I had intended originally.
Hmm.
And the more I learn about them, the more I miss Grimcourt.
Hmm.
Okay, so if there are no proper baths to be had, then at least take us to the tailor.
I will take you to a tailor. Yes.
Take us to the best tailor in town. So, DM,
Mm-hmm.
I have some old noble's clothes that I started my trip with.
Mm.
Would it be possible to take an outfit from that and have it readjusted to fit Val?
Sure.
So it is at least a genuine article of nobility clothing, if a little worse for wear, given how long I've had it, but it's likely better than anything that they could make from scratch here.
Okay.
So we can dress you up however we like. Well, what are we going to do about getting you that authentic drow look?
I do not know.
I doubt they would sell makeup here dark enough to pass you off as a drow,
Hmm.
which means we'll have to concoct something of our own, and for Pandora as well.
Just dress me up like a Jawa. I'll be fine.
Hmm.
Are you just gonna be a hooded figure?
not just, but you said I was gonna be like a lackey, so I don't have to say anything. I just have to stand there.
Yes, but you have to look the part.
And like I said, just dress me up like a Jawa.
Because no doubt, once we're in the city, we'll still be under scrutiny.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have to keep up this pretense for as long as we are there. At least in public view.
You know,
So, I guess we'll try to find some way to make some makeup for Val and Pandora. As well as providing Pandora with an appropriate cloak.
Okay.
Somewhere a long, long time ago, I actually found a bunch of pictures uh, of outfits that Sine would have had on hand. And if I can find them again, I'll pick which one to give to Val.
Okay.
I have no idea where they went. Anyway, that comes to later anyway. So,
Everything so far the party is able to find within Hillsford without too much difficulty.
is Hillsford currently being occupied by the Straussians?
The
Like,
party
is
has
their
its,
presence obvious?
yeah, they've seen
I
some
don't think so.
patrols of Straussian soldiers.
Okay.
Would the party be making any other preparations before leaving or going somewhere else?
so we still have not gotten any money since before the spire.
I have
True,
7
actually.
gold apparently.
Yeah,
When we got
44
that,
gold.
when we got the +2 studded leather armor, there was the horns on that beast that we killed that were all crusted with jewels and stuff.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Is there anywhere here that would give us a reasonable price on those?
Nobody in Hillsford can afford it.
As I suspected. Apparently, Brampton was a much richer town.
Yep, that's true.
Maybe we should go there first.
I mean, we could.
If we want to have any chance of making equipment upgrades before going to Alastere, or we'll just take our chances and try to do business there instead.
That's up to you.
I think for now we're passable. Although I will have to claim to be low nobility. Unfortunately, we don't really have enough to pass us off as anything more than that. So, onward to Alistair.
Mm,
I thought you just said Prampton.
We still need the stuff, right? We haven't
Which
gotten
stuff?
everything.
Did we not get the outfit tailored to you here in Hillsford?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I just didn't know if we did it that fast. That's why. I was just...
Oh, well, I'm assuming a little bit of a time skip where things were actually done. But if there's more to do in Hillsford,
The party has accomplished everything they wanted in Hillsford, such as the tailor and the cloak and the like a crude dark makeup.
Then it looks like it's time to go to Alastere.
already.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'll find what beauty products I can for myself as well. Although it seems that I had too high expectations for this place.
Okay. So the party is approaching. So their party is disguising.
What's that?
The party is
Mhm.
employing their disguises before they approach Alastere.
Yeah, I'll have to
Yeah.
spend some time putting the makeup on Val, but yeah.
Okay. The party would be full rested at this point.
Oh, nice.
Good. That's always a good thing.
Mhm.
Let's see.
Unless,
Ooh.
well, unless in the time prior they would be casting like ascending or something. But if they're not doing anything before they're approaching, then yeah, they are long rested. Approaching
Well, I
this, yeah. Go ahead.
probably would have sent it to give Yvonne at least before we made the approach
Okay.
and just asked her what the situation in Alastere was like.
Hmm. So Yvonne is describing a significant presence of Straussian soldiers.
Hmm.
She is describing. She's telling the party that Straussian officials have requested the Reverend and the Arcanist to appear at the castle.
Mm.
For what purpose?
Yvonne does not know that detail, but
Okay.
for some, yes, Straussian officials have requested the Reverend and the Arcanist towards some goal requiring their expertise.
Uh, well, maybe this will give us some. If we can get some information about this, we can get some insight into what exactly they're hoping to accomplish here.
Mm-hmm.
And whether or not it ties back to the temple.
Yeah, exactly.
The party at this point can also see the Straussian airship at the castle in Alastere. There
Well,
are,
let's hope this disguise works.
Yeah. Yeah.
in what way would the party want to attempt entering the city? They are observing several squads of Straussian soldiers outside of the gate.
Yeah. Don't suppose any of you guys have like a royal seal or anything that we can show them.
I have my
Uh,
family crest, but that would probably give more information over than we want to.
Yeah, I think maybe the family crest should stay in a pocket for now.
Yeah, if they actually look into who this family is, they'll learn more about us than we need them to know. For now, I think it's a simple, we are here for sightseeing, essentially, and we have nothing to hide, so we will just walk straight in.
We just tell them we're traders and we want to talk to them and, see if there's anything we could make deals about.
They're going to expect some kind of official, licensing or crest or something, I would suspect.
We could pull all the jewels off those horns and just, put them in a bag. And then if they say, what kind of traders are you? We'll just empty the bag out on them. We trade for gems.
Sounds like a great way to have all of our stuff taken away from us.
Okay. That's fair.
Bobby.
Hmm. Well, we do have a bunch of magic items. I think more than we are actually, efficiently using, right?
Are you going to give up some of your magic items?
No, but if you want to suggest that we are traders, then perhaps that could be one area of business.
That's true. Yeah. Or slaves.
I doubt that even the Empire would be all that keen on giving us slaves.
Oh, no, no. I was thinking we sell them slaves. Or at least we imply that we could.
Hmm. Maybe so. But then the only slave we have on hand would be you.
I'm willing to play that role for dramatic purposes.
Okay. And when you get
All
handed
I
over,
gotta do is keep. All I gotta do is keep quiet, right?
for the most part, I do think I will simply keep you on as a personal attendant. So there's no risk of you being whisked away.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we deal in jewels, magic items, and slaves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sounds a little sketchy, but that's okay.
God.
Well, I suppose there's not much more to it than us getting in there and making this work.
Mm-hmm.
The party sees this page of the gate into the city. One of these
Okay.
soldiers is approaching. They're saying, hold here. No drow may enter the city.
What is the meaning of this?
Beautiful.
Who are you?
Oh shit.
I am an agent of the Strazian Empire.
And what right do you have to tell me whether I can come into the city or not?
That is my order, as given by the captain.
I demand to see your captain.
Swear to God, if it's the Inquisitor, I'm gonna
You will not see her. You will leave.
kill her.
We shall do no such thing. Do you know how far we traveled to get here? Do you know how many days it takes to get from Grimcourt?
Bandora, I like how we fled, being restrained and arrested, and yet it looks like we're just gonna go right back to that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. They really just don't like us, do they?
No. Anyway. Damn it.
If you enter the city, you would do so under our custody. You may not move freely.
And why is that? I've been coming to this city every decade for the past 200 years, and you're going to tell me now, out of nowhere, that suddenly I'm no longer free to visit.
Perhaps under the Regency you were welcome. Under Strazia you are not.
And why is that? Do you not do business in Strazia? Do you not have need of traders and goods?
I can't tell how this is going. What the fuck? Didn't I take this?
I am not here to negotiate or explain. I am here to enforce order.
Do you know who I am? I am Sinevan Azimir Telena Zerris, and you will let me through.
Is Sine using a skill or ability right there?
That depends on if I can get away with using persuasion, and if not, then intimidation.
That's up to you. Which one?
Well, if I can swing it, I'll use persuasion.
Okay.
Not too bad. As it is the truth, that is exactly who I am.
Okay. Okay. The only thing is, well, okay. So Straussian soldiers don't know what that is.
True. But the point was to throw out an impressive sounding title that made me seem important.
Yeah. This guy's gonna ask you, for what purpose would you enter the city?
For pleasure and for trade. I do so enjoy seeing how the people of these lands live.
This soldier is turning back, waving a gesture towards this soldier back here. This soldier is approaching. Between them, they are discussing something.
Pandora,
Yeah.
5 gold that we get arrested.
You want to put a bet down right now?
Yeah.
I'll take that bet.
Nice. It's killing me. God damn.
This patrol will escort you. Do not interfere with Regency or Imperial affairs. And do not loiter.
Fuck.
Make your business swiftly.
Alright, alright. Good grief. Dear, come along. I'll turn and look at Val.
Yes, master. Wait, did you tell? What was I to you again?
You are my fling, my lover of the decade.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yes, dear. Come on, boy. And girl.
It's just expected that Pandora will follow, as I will not address the slave
Oh,
myself.
yes. I would,
Again,
right?
with
Maybe.
if commands needed to be given, yes.
Someday you're gonna get to be in my place.
And I will play a magnificent part in that, I'm sure.
No
Do not cause trouble here.
doubt.
So, what exactly is going on at this point? So we're in the city, and these people are going to follow us around as we do our business.
Yep.
They're escorting.
This squad of soldiers right here are going to be following the party.
Okay.
Okay.
So then, where would the party be going?
So under my breath, I'm going to send, like, once we get out of this courtyard where every Imperial soldier is standing,
Mm-hmm.
and we're walking through the streets, I'm going to send to uh, Pandora and Val. Let's go to the church first, and we can dispose of our babysitters there.
They see us on the street without escorts. Are they gonna get upset? Do you think?
I'm sure not everyone here has an escort.
Matter. And I'm just gonna say, how are you doing, boy? Because I said it how out loud, and then I realized it was sending, and I was like, oh, how are you doing?
Uh huh.
Mm-hmm.
I'll turn around and stop you. Dear, try not to make a fool of yourself here.
How would
You
you?
don't want to make our house look bad.
The our
And then I will lean in, like I'm telling you something, and just say, we're just gonna kill them.
uh yes, dear.
So our first stop will be the cathedral.
Interesting. Cool. Okay.
I'm gonna keep an eye out while we're going through town and look for any evidence that are the Straussians actually have they replaced all of the important political figures in town, or are they just telling them what to do at this point? So, like, presumably the town has like a mayor or something, right? And has the mayor just been put in jail and they've replaced them with their own mayor, or is the mayor taking orders from the Straussians now?
Yeah, will we know what happened to the Regency dude asshole?
The party does not currently have any way of knowing that unless they were to go to the castle.
Mm,
I did say at the gate, do not interfere in Regency or Imperial business.
That is true.
gotcha.
So the party is going to the church.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Yvonne should be there. So the party is going to the church. Upon entering, they see Yvonne is there, and she's speaking to a woman. This woman is wearing a white, like military uniform. She's wearing like badges and symbols which the party might recognize as Strasian from what they've observed elsewhere. There is a squad of Strasian soldiers with her.
So she too is under Straussian guard.
No, I think he's implying that she's a leader.
She didn't seem too keen on the Straussians last time we talked to her.
Oh, not
Not Yvonne, but whoever
not
she's talking
Ivana.
to.
Yeah, whoever she's talking to is dressed like a Straussian officer, right?
Yeah.
Misheard.
So that's what I think she's maybe their commanding officer or something. Maybe we could figure that out.
So we should probably wait a few minutes before we go and talk to Yvonne. Still, today we'll pretend to be a tourist in the cathedral for a little bit, going around and uh, being suitably awed by the architecture and the artistry of it.
Ah, dear, it's been nearly a decade since we last visited. Do you think Myrael would recognize you?
I highly doubt that an esteemed angel such as Myrael would even deign to know who I was in the first place.
Yet you at least admire the art. Is it not why we come here?
There's many reasons we come here.
Oh, 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 oh.
I see there's some new decorations. What a nice chalice that is.
I
And
do
so
not like.
we'll be down here, like, just dicking around until Yvonne is free.
Followed. We have to follow. Come here, girl.
So the party is down here.
Mm-hmm.
Soldiers are right there. Yvonne is coming down to speak with the party.
Girl, when I say follow, you follow. Understand?
The only one she would recognize would be me, yeah?
No, she's talking to me. Or
No, I'm talking to you.
Val is talking to me.
I probably should have given you an actual drow name.
Not
Me?
Drow.
Or Pandora.
You. Considering
Well,
you're trying to pass as a drow.
Yeah, well, I think I'm doing a pretty damn good job.
Tell them your name is Drizzt.
Drizzt.
Yeah. He's a character from a book series that's recently been popular. He's a drow.
That's been popular since the 90s.
Since the 90s, yeah. Okay, well, then that dates me.
Well,
She's looking at everyone. She's saying, Welcome to the Church of Eidolon's Daughters. Is there some way I could assist you?
And I'll turn towards Yvonne and ask her, are you the leader of this cathedral? Seems to change hands every time I come here.
I lead our church's knights. The Reverend is away on a mission.
Well,
Perhaps we should ask them about all the Straussian soldiers since they're so new.
it does seem as if the church is being somewhat constricted with the new regime. I don't remember it being so cramped last time I came.
Yes, their presence is everywhere at this point.
And here we're hoping for a moment's peace before we got back to our many travels. Oh, well, I suppose the world is not what it used to be.
Yes, dear, it is not.
Would Sine want for Yvonne to recognize her, or is she...
Hmm?
Would Sine want to... Would Sine want Yvonne to recognize her, or no?
Well, that's why. What? Oh, I guess you did say you were gonna disguise, right? So
I mean, Yvonne would obviously know that it's me, but we're playing it as if we don't know each other. Otherwise, Sine would have already addressed her properly, but
Okay.
yeah, because you're not really in disguise other than your clothes, right? Or like noble, right? You didn't put like makeup or
I'm
anything
all
on.
gussied up to
Yeah,
put it in those terms, but
but your face is still your face, right? That's
yeah. I mean, if
yeah.
you know who I am, like there's clearly like a level of care above and beyond what I usually look like, which is already pretty top tier, but
Well, that's good news then. Potentially, we.
I also had that glow up from Azir.
Oh God.
What's a glow up?
Oh, you know what a glow up is.
God, this sounds carnal.
Well,
It
no,
is.
that's not always.
Okay. Right.
Well, he gave me extra charisma by making me extra beautiful.
Well, okay.
You guys are used to it because you always see me, but someone who doesn't see me that often, it would be a bit of a difference.
Right, right.
Uh, Mistress, perhaps you would be more comfortable in a private chapel.
I slap Pandora and be like, "You do not address the mistress directly. You address me to address her."
Man, one of these days, our roles are going to be reversed.
I do apologize, Your Holy Knightness. My comrades seem to be less well behaved as they should be. But perhaps a private chapel would not go amiss.
Next time we pick disguises, I'm gonna roll in horse shit and tell everybody my name is Val.
Oh god. I'm so glad this happened. It's so funny. Uh,
Yvonne is looking very skeptical at Sine and everyone else. She's saying, "Follow me." Yvonne is going over to these stairs. Okay. Put that right there. Get rid of everything else. The party is following Yvonne upstairs. What was the party going to ask Yvonne something or talk to her? What was the
Well,
purpose?
It was a
well,
bit public in here. I think we were trying to find a slightly more private location to have a real conversation. At least that was my goal.
yeah. Can't really talk to Yvonne like this.
Okay. But when they did talk to Yvonne, what are they talking about?
Well, they're not talking to her yet because those soldiers are still following.
What does the party plan on doing about that?
Is there actually like a private area?
Looks like this is a balcony, so if we get in a fight up here, the sound is gonna carry, right?
Yeah, like a private enclosed space.
Oh wow, pipe organ, that's cool.
Yeah, that's crazy. We don't get to see this top floor very often.
Do you have silence as a spell?
I do not. Because if you remember, I keep saying that I need to get it so I can use it on Val, but
Huh. Yeah,
I do not have it.
I support that.
Oh, so were there private worship rooms here?
Confessionals.
Confession.
So, so there could be, so there could be private rooms in the church. I don't have a visual for that. If the party were to be following Yvonne into one of those private rooms, the soldiers are still insisting on being in there with them. What is the party doing?
Come now, you can't give us even a moment's peace of reflection and prayer. It's not often I get to express any sort of spiritual notions towards this alignment of deities.
It was a courtesy to allow you this far. You will not leave our presence.
And what, you're going to follow us to the bathroom too, then?
We are to observe you at all times.
We are going into a prayer room. We're not going anywhere that we can get away from you from. If you need to stand by the door, fine, but what are we going to do? We're just going here to pray.
We are not here to negotiate.
No, you're here to be a pain in the ass. Is there one that stands out as a leader among this group?
There's the one among them seeming to take the initiative when they're speaking, but otherwise they appear of the same station.
I think if people are not paying close attention to me, I'm going to kind of move around and interpose myself between the soldiers and the door. I'll just wait.
Very well, if you wish to follow us into the room of prayer, then so be it. And I will let them in and then close the door behind them.
Okay.
And then I will turn to Yvonne. Oh, holy noble knight, you wouldn't happen to mind giving us a hand with these fellows, would you?
What is your meaning?
And I'm intending this to be like a surprise round, but I'm going to pull out my rapier and stab the nearest soldier through the neck with it.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, the soldiers are watching the whole time, so they're not surprised. Let's roll initiative.
Who are they watching?
The party.
Is their attention on someone specific?
They are watching the party collectively.
I see. Including Irving, huh?
Including Irving.
They must have pretty good vision to watch everyone here all at the same time.
What is Val's initiative?
Oh, sorry, I haven't rolled yet. Give me 1 second, please.
And to clarify, I was setting it up so that I would be closing the door behind them, and therefore between them and the door.
Okay. Sydney has 18. Yvonne is looking at Sine like, what are you freaking doing? What is Pandora's initiative?
Oh god.
Oh, that's... Pandora,
Are
are you
these?
here?
Yeah, you can't hear me?
Now we can.
Oh, sorry, my initiative was 20. It just didn't come through.
20.
My dear, what are you doing?
We had talked about this before.
Fuck. I know you do not like being oppressed. Very well, my dear.
Uh, so I don't have a great way to put a visual for this room that they're in, so we're just gonna
Mhm.
have everyone just standing right there. Everyone's like everyone's within 10 feet of each other.
Yeah, it's a small area. Except I would technically be behind them because of the way that I positioned myself.
Okay. So this guy is turning
God.
and striking Sine with the back end of his rifle. Missing.
We dodging out here.
This guy is turning, like pushing right beside this guy and grappling Sine. Could Sine please roll for the grapple?
All right, we'll take acrobatics for that to escape. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So Sine is grappled by this soldier. You guys can mouse over and see like which one is which on the tracker.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
So this one?
21. 21 is grappling Sine.
Yeah. That one.
Wait, the one here?
Yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then
Would he not have to go through his allies to do that?
I think we're like all like in a small room, so I don't think
So we're being a little more flexible with the grid.
with movement, yeah. Probably.
Gotcha.
yeah. Then it's
Okay.
Pandora's turn.
I will attack the one that grabs Sine. Are you guys seeing the rolls?
No, I'm not
No.
seeing.
Do you have to refresh your D&D Beyond?
I'll try that. It's too bad because I just got a nat 20 on the first one.
I don't even see it on the D&D Beyond chat log thing.
Damn it.
Armor is 12. You could just tell me if it's hitting or not.
Okay, well that's one hit. And two hits.
Okay. What's your damage?
$12 plus 22 total.
Okay. So he is severely injured. Then it's going to Sine's turn.
Being grappled, I will choose to abandon the rapier at this point and simply hit him with a psychic lance.
$17.
So he fails, which means he takes 17 points of psychic damage and is incapacitated until his next turn. Or until the end of my next turn, I should say.
He's dead.
Oh, well, that works too. And I am no longer grappled. Bonus action, is there even something worth doing? Yeah, sure. I will inspire Val for my bonus action. Dear, would you handle this, please?
Yes, dear.
This soldier is shooting and missing with his rifle.
Oh shit, shooting? Fuck.
He's point blank shooting?
Honestly.
Wait, doesn't his rifle jam with a nat 1?
He still would have got the first one off.
No, because it's a disadvantage because he's in melee range. Unless he has like a feat or something, I don't know. But
This guy is running and pushing through the doorway.
That I'm standing in front of.
Yeah, that's why I moved in front of between them and the doorway.
Either one of you could roll a strength for our contest.
If we're both there, could we sort of like roll in concert?
Okay.
Yes, I'll just give Pandora advantage because that will be much better than me rolling strength.
Pandora, if you could roll strength twice and tell me if you get higher than 19.
18 is what I got.
Fuck.
Okay.
Damn it! I should have inspired Pandora, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is pushing through the doorway. He's got
Do we
his
get?
wrist up to his mouth. He's speaking in a sharp, like punctuated language.
Do we not get attacks of opportunity against him?
Reaction.
Sure.
How many of us would get that? How close are we all in proximity to this thing? I'm not sure if I would
Apparently,
be.
we're all close enough to stab anyone or to grapple anyone.
Pandora and Sine.
Nat 20.
Oh.
What are we rolling?
If you want to take opportunity attack on the guy who pushed through you guys.
So we're doing double dice or double the roll on the dice for nat 20s.
Double the dice.
Okay, so 2d8. So 9 points of damage.
10 from me.
Okay.
So as he pushes past, I just slip the rapier into his back.
Bash at his knees or whatever.
That's kind of sad. My critical hit only does 9 damage.
Yeah.
So this is the guy that we killed, right?
This one, right?
No, we killed him before, but we just killed this guy with the attack of opportunities.
He's still alive.
Wait, he had more than 19 HP?
Yes.
Oh. I thought they all had the same HP. Oh well.
What is Val doing?
Me. Well, at the door, I will I will tell everyone to brace yourselves, and I will cast synaptic static in this at this point, which is a 20-foot radius. So it should get everybody, I think, including me and maybe Yvonne. I don't know, but and also this guy. So they have to do a intelligence saving throw. And then I roll, and I have a DC of 22. Let me just roll it. Take 30. If you don't pass, take 35 damage. Else take half. And I
It
think
affects
I have to
all
do
of
it to
us?
myself too. Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I
Wait,
said brace
us?
yourself.
Wait a minute.
It's each creature. So
Um,
I'm sorry.
Uh,
Do you want? Do you?
and
That's why I said brace yourself.
DC is what again?
22.
so
Ouch. Okay.
I
Otherwise, you
say
take
critical
30%.
hit. Oh, goodness.
And then I had to. I think I even had to do it myself. So.
All
Oh
right.
God, I failed on myself.
Thanks for that,
Well,
Val.
you get. Do you want to? Do you want to get through this or not? Hmm?
Are you trying to kill Irving?
Oh no, Irving! I said brace yourself.
Irving did not brace himself.
Ooh. Looks like everybody's failing.
What the hell was that?
Oh.
You've lost your minds.
What do you mean? We're just shaking our guard. Now we can actually walk around the town freely without having to watch your every little move.
Yeah, sorry, Yvonne.
Pull my hood back and be like, "Don't you recognize us?"
You thought.
Heavy footfalls are coming up the stairs.
Ah, fuck. We should get out of here.
Let's shut the door.
Well, you should probably grab that one guy and pull him back in.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. But, I mean, they did hear a gun go off.
We don't have a lot of time here, so let's hurry up and ask the questions we're gonna ask.
I don't.
What is going on here, Yvonne? Are they invading? Have they taken over? Tell us how we can help.
I don't think this is helping, though. You can say we. Okay. I'll let her answer.
Straussian forces have made claim over Alastere and all of its territories.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we figured that part out.
Strange that the first bloodshed would be here and now.
Oh,
Well, it was
great.
going to happen anyway, right?
Well,
Can't honestly tell me people are not very upset that this is happening.
As far as they know, we're just traders from Grimcourt. So,
Yeah, you can just blame everything on us when we leave.
yes.
We'll disappear into the city somewhere.
You should hope to make out of here alive in the first place.
tell us how we can help.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't particularly like being under Straussian occupation, and I'm sure you don't either. So tell us what we can do to fix the situation.
Yeah. Or has there been any talks hidden among certain people that uh hint at potentially a rebellion?
Yvonne is describing that Strazia has been forceful. There has been some resent, but it has not approached a breaking point.
Mm-hmm.
So it's up to us to incite a rebellion then.
I don't. You know what? Fuck it.
I think we could make some fine rebel leaders, no?
Yes.
Assuming we don't get killed.
Well, yes, there is that. You have Dimension Door ready to go, Val?
Yes.
Well, there we go. We should probably use that before they get to this room.
Yvonne, we're sorry, and hopefully they will see that you are against us. And I bash her in
Yeah,
the head trying to knock her out with the hilt of my sword.
you've already bloodied her with your spell. What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to knock her out so that way
Oh my
when they
goodness.
come up they see these dead bodies and her unconscious so that way they don't think she's a part of us.
Oh my gosh, you're trying
I
to
just want to
knock
knock her out.
Let's roll a strength contest.
Fuck. Okay, she's gonna beat my ass. Oh
You
god.
are inspired, Val. You are inspired.
Okay. Uh, just do I do
Not what I
strength?
intended you to use it for, but
Yeah, yeah. I do strength, right? And she would do like. Oh fuck.
That
that's a
nine.
grapple.
That 9 is her right there. So
Okay.
Oh,
Let's pray. What's
she's
what's
beatable.
you're
oh what's the inspiration again?
You're gonna have to use that one. Let's see. That
What is?
is. I'm checking D8.
Oh, okay. I need pray. Oh fuck.
Oh my goodness.
Yvonne
She just like what?
twists the sword out of Val's hand and it falls to the level below.
Dude.
Wow. Okay.
Don't involve
Well,
me in this any further.
that's why we were trying to fucking. Okay. Whatever. I am grabbing Irving and I'm jumping off.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, where are we going?
Why are Why are you jumping down? Hello.
To get my sword. What the fuck? I'm not gonna leave it.
Oh my goodness. Uh.
And I have Irving in my arm. So
Uh-huh.
if and then oh well, where are we going?
Sounds like to the ground floor.
No, I meant
That's
like
where you're
with,
going.
exactly. That's why. Where are we going with
You already
Igor?
jumped. It's too late.
All right, I know where I'm going.
I'm going to an alleyway that we passed a few blocks away from the cathedral.
Oh. Well then.
Okay.
This keeps happening.
Yep.
Should really plan the dimension doors better.
Honestly. But yeah, I will land, pick up my sword, and dimension door out.
Okay.
Oh, what's up, dude?
I'm gonna
I won't
need.
say anything. I won't say anything.
They're shooting at Val.
Yeah, I'll take it. As I fall down. Oh shit.
So that's just a there's soldiers all up the stairs. There's soldiers like at the bottom still. A volley of gunfire is happening at Val.
That rapier is worth it.
At least they're not shooting Irvin.
So that's 13, 20.
So 33.
Let's see.
Are you alive?
1, 2, 3.
Wait.
That was 3 hits. So then that's 13, 20, and then 17.
Now I'm not.
Oh god.
Wait, how did she knock his sword down to the lower level if we were in a room?
Yeah, I thought we were in a room. Were we? Because we closed the door to talk to her, right?
Yeah, but then there was like scuffling, like leading outside of the room.
Did we go out? Oh, well.
I know the only person who left the room was the one guard that got killed by the seismic blast.
Irving is helping Val stay alive.
Okay.
Val is grabbing the sword, and then he's dimension
Fucking
dooring.
out of here.
Okay.
Thank you, Irving. Just
So
wanted a pet.
the party is.
She would have just taken the hit, you know, get knocked out. Oh, fuck! I don't know if I can get in there.
So what is the party doing at that point?
Well, immediately we're going for a change of look.
Yeah.
I'll take the cloak from Pandora since I didn't see Pandora's face. And I will cover up mine.
And I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm just gonna ditch the cloak I was wearing, or the hooded cloak, because I'm not gonna look out of place being in the city.
Yeah, that's what I
Right.
mean.
Yeah, at this point, I'll just ditch the disguise and just pretend I was here all along.
And I'll be the one that cloaks up because I'm the only one whose face was actually seen. Val needs to find some water pretty quick.
I assume,
There's more gunfire happening in the church.
oh,
A few more gunshots happen at the church. Then, what's the party doing?
well,
In
I
the
assume
hell
that,
of
whatchamacallit, like anywhere in the city is within 500 feet, right?
the city's got to be bigger than 500 feet.
Oh. Yeah, how far would... Yeah, probably, yeah.
You could get like a block with 500 feet.
Currently, the party.
That's like 1.5 football fields.
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
I'm gonna be right back, and then you can tell me where the party is
Okay.
going.
Okay.
Well, I'll talk with you guys. I was planning... Well, first I was gonna see if I could make it... So, I know this, but the college... like, you know, the magical college, right? It's in the art district, but it's also... Do you remember that scroll you had, Sine?
Yep.
That makes it into another realm?
The mirror scroll?
Yeah. Well, the college is in a mirror dimension, but technically that mirror dimension starts in somewhere in the art district, right? So and I've been to the college before, but I don't know how. I don't think I would be able to dimension door into the college, right?
I would
Even if it
assume
was
not.
in range. Yeah, okay.
Dimension door cannot cross planar lines, as far as I'm
Yeah.
aware.
And fuck, I don't have the fucking... I don't have any more of the whatchamacallit.
We could head to the
Yeah.
Sinful Seraph and lay low for a bit.
That's where I was planning to go. That was gonna be my fallback if I get If it
beef
gets
up.
rejected, then it can't go,
Yeah,
which
so
it probably is.
I don't know. That pissed me.
could we have said that we talked about this before
I'm not gonna say that.
we went into the
I,
city? If shit goes
here's the
down
thing.
and we get
I'm
separated
not gonna
again, like had
be
already happened at the
limiting
start of this
them,
session, we would know
right?
where to find each other.
Even if I don't like it, even if I don't like it,
Yeah,
even if
rendezvous
I
at
don't like it,
Sinful.
Since it's a
I'm
place
not gonna
all of us have been
force
to
them to
before, I'm
do like
pretty sure.
to force them away from
Yeah, that makes sense.
even if I don't like what they're doing, I'm not gonna force them to do what I want them to do. Like I'm not gonna do that, right? I didn't like it, but I still let them do whatever they wanted to do, so it's fine.
Then we can figure out what we're doing from there. But hey, we ditched the guard. That was the point of
At what
going to the church, so
at what cost
True,
though?
we did ditch the guard, yeah. Although, again, our disguises seem to hold up, so maybe they'll just assume that we were just evil traitors.
Where's the party going after leaving the church?
I believe we had briefly talked about just now, retroactively having decided to meet at the Sinful Seraph had we got split up in the city.
So eventually we will meet there. And I was hoping to go into the so my my wishful thinking was I can dimension door into the college and the mirror dimension. But then it's in another dimension, so that doesn't make sense. And then so my fallback is to like go near the Sinful Seraph, or like in the alleyway around there. If I can make it. It would have been clutch though if it made sense to go to the mirror dimension where the college is. Hey, come here.
Okay. So the party all meets up at some point near the Sinful Seraph.
Mm-hmm.
Would they be discussing anything or going inside or
Well, that was a shit show.
I think we should probably talk inside there, yeah?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's take a peek in and see how it is there,
Yeah.
you know.
Do you think we've all changed our appearances enough to not be accosted based on description of what they saw before in the cathedral?
Maybe not you, but yes, dear.
What? We can stop that now.
Yes, dear.
And my attempt at this point is just to hide my face.
Oh.
We'll figure out a way to properly disguise me later, but
Unfortunately, we didn't learn anything.
Yeah, she basically just confirmed what we already thought we knew.
we did learn something very valuable. We cannot rely on Yvonne for help with the Empire. If we thought that she was going to be the one that we went to help build the resistance, it's not going to happen.
Yeah. That's a fair point. We got to figure out what these guys want, besides just control.
That's all they seem to have been for so far.
You don't think they're going to try to, make a profit off the colonies by, I don't know, plundering natural resources or something? Or
Well, they already wanted. Oh, yeah, I don't know what they.
what's their agenda? Is what I'm wondering.
Well, what is any agenda when you colonize another place for yourself, right?
Well, I mean, it could be to secure borders. It could be for, you know, for for trade, economic advantage. It could be for natural resources. It could be for a lot of reasons.
Oh God.
What?
Northeast. 2 o'clock. Let's go get a room. Away from everybody.
We are weary travelers just seeking a place to stay for a while. And I know your girlfriend's there, Val, but pretend like you don't know her yet.
I am just focusing on keeping myself and Irving alive.
You and Irving, huh?
Yes.
I see how it is.
You guys are fine. You guys have your own healing spells.
You which will need a whole lot more of thanks to you.
We got rid of them, didn't we?
You almost died, it seems. You were
Well,
shot and bleeding.
if only Yvonne just would have taken being unconscious that we were protecting her, and that she wasn't with us, you know?
I don't think she was down for anything that we did.
Wallop her in the back of the
Exactly.
head with your rapier.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to knock her out.
Well, that didn't exactly work. Anyway, let's hurry up and get a room and get out of the public area.
Yes.
Okay. The party is able to get a room for a few gold.
Woo! We will station at the room.
Yeah. So, once we're in the room and we're as secure as no one has any way to set up like wards or alarms or anything, do we?
Mm-hmm.
Can we set up anything in a more physical manner?
What's the idea?
To set up some sort of alarm on our door.
In what way?
Well, if none of us have the magic for it, then it'd be like someone tries to open the door and it makes some noise that would alert us. I don't really know how the mechanics of that works in terms of real life, but
Isn't that what Irving is for?
oh, true, we have a guard dog.
Yeah.
But I think Irving needs to rest too, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we'll take turns, but we seem to be relatively safe here.
Maybe we could talk to the people here at the inn and get the word on the street about what exactly is going on in this town.
Sure, that sounds like a good idea. I'll leave that up to you two as, well, they clearly don't like Drow, and now they have seen my face.
So the party is gonna rest here.
We can try to.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take the opportunity to actually go out into the. I'll take myself out into the bar area, and maybe I'll go talk to these servers or whatever they are, and I'll just make a remark to them like, "Sure are a lot of Straussian soldiers in here. Last time I was here, I didn't see any. Why the change?"
Hmm. There. Let's see. Something going on. Uh, this person is saying. This person is agreeing with that sentiment. She's saying that she was down by the docks and she saw a large number of Straussian, like naval, like destroyers, pulling into the docks outside of Alastere by the where the city meets the ocean. A ton of Marines, supplies, and equipment being deployed from that location.
Do you know where they're taking them? Sounds
Wait.
like they're getting ready for a fight.
Where's all that stuff going? She does not know, but maybe they're attempting to like have more control, have more fortifications for Alastere and its territories.
Trying to think what I should ask. Um, do you know who the commanding officer is?
She's telling you. She's telling you she's heard of and like briefly seen Captain Vikander, who has been put in place to control the gate of the city of who can come in and out, who goes, who leaves. She's been put in place of that.
Oh, it's a she. Okay. Captain Figander. right. Well, that's something. That's good enough. Um, take my time, listen, see if I can pick up on anything that's being talked about, and eventually I'll make my way back to the room.
Okay.
And I'll tell the others what I learned. It's not much, but it's something.
Well, it does beg the question what they think they're going to need all this firepower for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so they've already basically conquered Alastere and the surrounding towns. So
What
then
else?
going to bring all this new power in?
Yeah. What else are their intentions, right?
There's got to be something more to it, right?
Yeah.
There has to be. They wouldn't just do this because they can. This is like a significant amount of money and resource expenditure for them to do this.
And now that we're here and we're seeing it all up close again, not so sure that any sort of resistance we put up is going to mean much without actually understanding what they're after.
That's exactly my thinking on it. We need to find out what their ultimate goal is here. When they say destroyers, do they mean more of those flying ships?
She was saying by the docks, ocean vessels.
Ocean vessels, okay. So they're just shuttling troops over.
Well, I suppose we should think about how to find out what they're after.
Well, we know the commanding officer's name. We could try to go spy on her.
Well, was it the captain at the front? Oh,
That's
I guess.
that's
Yes,
yeah, that's her.
I remember we met her once. Was that with Aki or Sune?
I think that was Aki and Gwen who was uh met the
Mm-hmm.
captain before.
Yeah.
Or we could just go talk to her. She doesn't know who we are.
As far as spying and espionage go, who in our little group actually has the skill set for that?
I do, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh,
Do you now?
I said no. I was just kidding.
I'm looking at you, Sinead.
And yet I'm the one that's the most wanted of all of us now. Perhaps we find some new disguises and we go from there.
Yeah. I mean,
Yep.
I am hopeful that we can also rest up a bit, even if it's just a little while.
I think we're probably better off laying low for a little bit anyway.
Hmm.
Just FYI, you guys, I'm gonna have to get going pretty soon.
Okay.
All right.
So the party is resting here, and then what are they planning afterwards?
I have no idea.
Well, new
Does the captain of
disguises.
the guard? Does the captain of the guard have like an office? Is there like a guard post or something?
Wouldn't that be basically where the gate is?
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably like
so
around. There's probably like barracks or
I'm
something.
wondering if we couldn't do like a stealth mission to try to like see if there's communiques or something in the office that we could read.
Well,
Try to get a sense of what exactly she's doing here.
well, you remember the gate? That's
There was a
I
lot
want
of
to.
gates there.
That's a lot. Yeah.
I'm not suggesting we take them on head on.
No, but even the stealth, I'm saying it's a lot.
If we were to
Yeah.
get caught, there's not really much chance of escape.
Yeah. And I think we probably would get caught, honestly.
And from there, I don't know that the Straussian Empire is going to be all that kind to us.
Hmm.
Even before we killed some of the guys.
Yep.
They take us.
Well, let's sleep on it for a bit and figure it out when we're more rested.
Yeah, I guess my the essence of the question is if we were to allow ourselves to be caught, we could have a plan to spring whoever it is that got caught and have it ready.
To what end?
So then there doesn't have to be a fight. We just give ourselves up, they throw us in a jail somewhere, and then our friends come and spring us right out.
Well, then they'd still be looking for us after we broke out.
They're going to come looking for us one way or the other sooner or later anyway.
Well, I think they already are looking for us.
I rest my case.
Next time we go on vacation, we're going to Grimcourt.
We could capture
We
one
are
of
from
them.
Court, my dear.
Yeah. We could capture one of them and ask questions.
I mean, we have to get someone pretty high up. Maybe the captain. If we just grab some random grunt, they're not going to know much more than we do.
Yeah.
And then what? Once we have captured the captain, that is just making an even bigger target of ourselves.
Yeah.
But I think we should find another more subtle way of doing this.
Maybe our friends the Celestials might know what's going on.
Oh, I remember what what's his name says. The Inquisitors at the there's an agreement someplace somewhere that angels would not interfere with the inter like you know inner conflicts with human race and stuff.
There's no
Is
such agreement with the demons.
we're not
Yeah.
asking them to step in and fight for us. We're just asking for information.
No, that's why I don't know if they would even know, right?
They might know. Whether they'll tell us or not is another question.
I think it might be worth a try.
I mean, we do know some of the angels pretty well at this point.
The Trionomicon begins glowing a bright white light.
Well, that's timely. Let's open it up and see what page is highlighted this time.
Opening the book, Pandora is finding a page on something called an aether sphere. It appears as an image in the book, a spherical bluish orb of a concentrated, like dimensional magic. There's a diagram of the temple of the divine axis, and this aether sphere is in the center, buried in the ground, somewhat connected to the structure. The aether sphere is what gives the temple its power, its ability to function and open gates throughout the realms. Could Pandora please roll wisdom? Let me know what number you get.
11.
Okay. Uh,
That's probably not helpful. That is interesting, though. Seems that our celestial friends are one step ahead of us. If we could dig it up, we could take it with us. I don't know what that does for us.
This is something we could even dig
Pandora,
up.
upon mentioning of that, Pandora is getting a sensation as if the aether sphere has already been removed from the temple.
That's what they're after.
Who? What do you mean?
Do you remember they sent that whole contingent to the temple to occupy it? And we're like, what the fuck do they want? Why would they even want the temple?
Yeah. Well,
Seems
they
it's
just
gonna
said they were researching it, right? That's about it.
Well, that's what they said.
True, true.
And let's say it was powered by this dimensional nexus or whatever they called it, ether sphere
Cool.
below it. They could dig it up and they could requisition it and use it for something else. Create their
Oh.
own gateway somewhere. Which is all we need is another invasion from another celestial realm. And this time aided and abetted by Strazia.
God.
Can we locate it? What do you think?
I don't know.
Well, let's say they have this ether sphere.
Yeah.
Where would they take it? What would they use it for?
probably take it back to Alastere. That's their most secure place right now. What they would use it for, that's a great question. I don't know.
The book is pointing a light indicating the Aethersphere's location. It's pointing towards the capital, or it's pointing towards the castle in the city.
Fuck.
Yeah, who let he brought it all the way here?
And as a reminder, the airship they saw is currently over the castle.
And the same one at the temple?
Yeah, can we distinguish between the airship and the castle?
Yeah.
Like,
That was...
or is it just sort of generally that way?
It's in the direction. Both of those elements are in that direction. It's not distinct as to which one.
Maybe we might have to steal an airship after all.
Oh no, what a shame.
Well, you said that either thing is already in the... It seems to be pointing in the direction of a castle. The castle.
Yeah. So it's either in the castle or they've already got it up in the ship.
Ooh. So,
If we can get
if we
close, yeah. Go ahead.
if we could secure the Aethersphere and then hijack an airship, we could fly the airship to another realm where they won't be able to get to us.
How would we fly the airship to another realm?
Well, we can make the portal that takes us there. We'll just fly the airship through the portal.
Right, right.
So which one of you knows how to fly an airship?
Not me.
Well, Pandora, you've been promoted to pilot.
Can't you even say over the wheel?
Uh, oh boy. Maybe we could find an airship pilot.
Yeah, probably on the airship. They also probably work for the Empire. I've never seen an airship until now, or until the Empire, I should say. So I'm not really sure how many non-Imperial pilots there would be.
Well, shit, how hard can it be, right?
Yeah, well,
How
it'll be
hard?
fine. We'll figure it out.
It's gonna be fine.
That's how we approach most things, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But if we could somehow get it to Grimcourt, we might actually be able to keep hold of it for a little bit.
To Grimcourt, you want to give it to the Drow?
Oh, we're not giving
That
it to
is-
the Drow. I'm just
What,
thinking of a
if you fly
place
an
we can
airship
go.
If you
Huh?
fly an airship to Grimcourt with a choice prize inside, you can believe that the Drow aren't gonna just let it sit there.
I'll bring it home as a artifact for the family. At least then it'll still be available to us. Don't forget, I am still a noble woman. I don't think that they'll just outright steal the airship from me. Although they might. Well,
We could let them have the airship and just keep the artifact.
the Aethersphere.
Yeah.
Prefer to have both personally, but
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, we could take the airship to the celestial realm and fly around where the angels are, where normally we can't go.
But
Anyway, this is all a moot point to actually have both of these things in our possession.
yeah,
Yeah. Although I'm thinking if we really want to mess with them, this is probably the best way to do it.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to need the Aether Sphere one way or the other,
Yeah.
Well,
considering that was what was allowing us to have council meetings at the temple.
if that was the cause for the temple even being what it was used for, right?
Yeah. It doesn't
Yeah,
belong to them. It belongs to us.
Yeah.
which
Well,
does mean
no,
now that we know how to use it, we can take it wherever we want and have the council meetings there instead.
yeah. Also, it
But
doesn't belong to us first. It belongs to just this place.
It belongs to the greater us. It belongs to everybody on this continent.
Yes, everybody. Yes.
the Aether Sphere?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know about that.
It's more
I'd say
ours than
we.
it is Strazia's.
Yes, that's true. I would also argue that it's probably best to put it in the jurisdiction of the council than having it controlled by someone local.
Yeah. 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 That's actually yeah. I like that.
I mean, is the Empire really going to go against Israel?
Well,
The
They,
Strazian Empire?
yeah, they can't go against Israel and all of the might of the angels. The Aether
but
Sphere is actually a matter of council concern.
yes. Now that if they have stolen it for God knows what reason, the fact that they have taken it potentially, yes, that is a grow for concern now between the realms, right?
Yeah. You're assuming
Kind
that
of,
Israel
yeah.
must be involved at all. He might just be like, these are mortal concerns.
Yeah, until they did this. Hopefully.
Until they did this, right.
Well, that is if he actually cares enough.
Yeah, yeah, true.
Somehow I doubt we're just going to convince Israel to drop by and tell the Straussians to fuck off and give us back the Aethosphere.
Or put it back in the temple, yeah.
Yeah. I guess we could contact Solaire and uh, get a gauge for how much they actually care about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be good. Yeah. Let's try that.
Yeah.
So, so
By the
assuming
way,
we're
I'm
having this
gonna
conversation before we rest, right?
yeah. By the way, I'm gonna have to get going pretty soon too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've kept going, even though it is time to stop, I guess.
Ish.
Should we just have a quick conversation with Solaire and then we'll call it?
Yeah, let's see what she says.
Okay, so I'll send a message to Solaire, and I'll say, Solaire, the Aether Sphere that has allowed us to travel between realms has been taken by an outside force. Without it, the council meetings cannot proceed as before. Given that this is a matter of more realms than just ours, we ask for your assistance and/or guidance.
Hmm. Let's see. What would she say? it was humans who first formed the Aether Sphere in a previous era of your living world.
Fuck.
Hmm.
Okay.
So
Is that all the sheet?
no, there's more. Let's see. She's describing like the Trinitarians were the ones to form this Aether Sphere in order to build the temple. As such, the who controls the Aether Sphere will need to be determined. Need to be settled, like, on your own.
Yeah, that's what I was feared of what she said.
Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
what we all expected. Well, I guess the council's on hold until we get that atheist sphere back.
I guess you're right.
You'd think with all that we've done for the angels, they'd be a little more willing to help us. But I guess it's just a human problem.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's also like, yeah, it's like the whole thing was, this isn't. Well, we were hoping that because of that, it was gonna be inter realm, but now it's only still with us. It's like, damn it.
yeah, we hadn't properly expanded, hadn't found the right representative, I should say, for our realm. Although at this point, were the council to be mentioned again, I think Strazia would just elect one of its own members to be the representative, and we'd be cut out entirely.
Well, so it looks like we're gonna have to come up with a plan for this thing.
Indeed, so a plan I think that we can work on after some rest.
Fair enough.
Cool.
So let's all sleep on it and convene tomorrow.
I think that's a good place to stop for now.
Yeah.
Next time it's gonna be the 8th. Is everyone okay for that day?
Yeah, I think it should be good for me.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay. I think Solaire should also say,
Yeah.
in that moment, Strazia is a faithful nation. Perhaps you could appeal to them in that way.
Well, I don't know. After we kind of killed some of their people,
Maybe the two of you could. I'll pass in those negotiations for reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll think on that. Maybe.
Thanks for playing. I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Thanks for the
Yeah.
game.
See y'all next week.